AMain Hobbies, Silver Dollar Raceway. Got to come in and check out the facility. Kevin is in charge of the facility here. He runs the race program. How many years you been running the race program here?
7 years.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So were you part of the inception and the building of this facility?
No, I had some consultation that they asked me when it all kind of like started up.
Mm-hmm.
But Ruben and Kendall Bennett were kind of the sole designers of the facility, and they consulted with me on the dirt and the watering system. But otherwise, no, this has been here for about 8.5 years.
Okay.
It's the owner's tribute to the RC racing community for helping him make his success.
Awesome. So it's a way of
And basically, this is his reward to the racers and stuff like that. It's a $750,000 facility. It's been in business for about 8.5 years. He does not charge for practice. He charges very reasonable rates for racing. It's open year round, open every day, 10 to dark.
Will we find you here 5 days a week, 6 days a week, or
5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7.
Okay. Yeah. So he's there's a race tomorrow here on Saturday that I get to be part of. I'm excited. Over here, you've got your carpet off-road. So I'll be running on that. And you incorporate all these tracks into one race event, correct?
Yeah, so, and in our area, we don't have a lot of population. We do have a very successful business here that operates out of Chico, California, AMain Hobbies, that is.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have a lot of population to pull from. And we kind of have to keep a diverse interest in order to keep our turnout high enough to where it's very advantageous for the racers to come. Because if you just show up and there's just 20 people on site, it's not very advantageous.
Yeah, it's hard to get corner marshals.
Yeah.
It's just hard, yeah.
So with that being said, you know, we run 3 racetracks. We maintain an oval, which you can see right here is being ready for tomorrow.
Yep.
We're actually going to have a monster truck event. Then we're going to go into an oval, 8-scale off-road, which incorporates part of the oval, and a carpet program, in which we have usually about 10 to 15 cars in each class. Some down to 5 to 10 cars. But basically, that's our success to keep a successful program. Is we had to diversify our race program. We tried. This place was originally built to be an 8-scale only facility.
Okay.
But it never really stuck. It was great for big races. And
Yeah.
We got a lot of interest for the big races. But from a club racing standpoint, it just wasn't a fit.
Just wasn't enough going on there to offer.
Yeah. So what we
Big
tried to
different
do once we lost Outback Raceway, which was a huge loss to the RC racing community up in this area. It was like a world-class indoor off-road track.
Mm-hmm.
We pull 350 entries for summer nationals.
Yep. Good size.
We'd run every Friday night 50 to 100 entries. So once we lost that, we had to come out here and we tried doing an 8-scale only program. Didn't stick. Then we got the carpet track and an 8-scale track, and that grows a little bit more. And then we incorporated the oval, and the oval's been one of our biggest contributors to our turnout for our racing.
Way to be flexible and just, yeah, try different avenues, huh?
Well, I mean, here's my take on the situation, and by no means am I an expert,
Mm-hmm.
but this is what my community tells me, is that we have a Silver Dollar Raceway, which is an oval track just within stone's throw from here. You can literally see it right over there.
I've raced on that as a crew chief. I've been at that racetrack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what it does in the community, most people only know oval racing or motocross racing out here.
Mm-hmm.
So the oval translates really well into something we could do out here. And it's easy to learn. You just got to go left. All you got to do is know how to go left and give it gas, and you're always racing someone.
Yep. And most of these local guys have seen a sprint car or seen a late model
Yes.
or seen something full scale over there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by when it translates
Yep.
to something. Is
Yep.
ultimately it's something like, especially that's our
You can
most popular
connect.
class, is our winged sprint car class.
God, and I didn't bring my Outlaw. Dang it. I left my sprint car at home. Can't bring all the toys, but
Yeah, but what we've got here, we've got a. It started off as a dual banked oval. It was flat on the inside, banked on the outside, but after
Nice.
2 years of maintenance and stuff like that, it turned into one just big bank track. So it's a very
so it had progressive banking before?
yes.
Okay.
And it started off that way for about 2 weeks, and then we dragged it a couple times, and all the
It's
dirt
hard to
just-
maintain that, isn't it?
Yes, that progressive banking.
Yeah.
But what we have is a medium, at best, grip surface.
Okay.
We run it wet. We don't have any tire wear. We run our 8-scale track wet, which the corner marshals pick up the hose and water their corners. We run our carpet track, obviously dry. We used an indoor carpet, high pile, Super high bite, no tire wear.
It's the same carpet as we run at DieHard. It's the same carpet as Northwest Hobbies is running, and also PDX. So we're familiar with the carpet.
PBR.
PDX in Portland, Oregon has the same type of carpet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Poor Boys also has the same, because that's what we consulted with.
Got it. Got it.
Adam Bartle.
Did you get this from Lowe's?
Yes.
Yep. Yep. It's the Lowe's, cheapest Lowe's commercial grade.
Yeah, I think it's Vantage Gray.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, what we really strive out here to do is just keep it fun.
Yep.
Keep it low key, keep it relaxed, keep the camaraderie up, welcome new racers, support the new racers, the faster guys help the new racers.
One of the local guys was here when we walked through the gate, and he immediately, helped us along and getting us figured out, so we could figure out where to set up and stuff. So we felt that immediately.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we really strive in the program here. Some other things that we do here that's really nice is we have covered pits, we have power, water, air. We have porta potties for restroom facilities. We have some indoor pitting. We have monitors around the facility that are indoor. During the summer, we'll bring them to the outdoor. We have a very expensive watering system, so we can basically go out there with 3 hoses and water the track in like 5 minutes.
Nice. A lot of volume.
Yeah, because we have such a basically the square footage out here is 110 foot from the front of the pit lane to the fence.
Okay.
210 from right side to left side.
Okay.
And it's a lot of track to water.
It's a lot of work. It is.
And especially out here in the summertime, it gets up to like 110,
Wow.
115. It's very dry out here, so having that watering facilities is
key.
Yeah. And we find out that we just keep it low key, keep it fun. We've got a retail store just within stone's throw of our track. It's
Yeah,
right
just
across,
minutes away from
right
here.
across from Costco.
Some of you guys will recognize Kevin from some of our Wildy events races. He comes up, he flies in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Flies in, he does the layouts on a Friday night. You'll see him out there from Thursday to Friday. Do you go home on Saturday morning or Friday night?
I do. I usually have to be back here to run the race program.
Yeah.
Here.
So he'll build our track. He'll get back on an airplane on Saturday and he goes home. But,
Yeah, that's what I'm famous for, is my one-day track builds.
Oh, and he's put some fun layouts in on those Wildy events.
Yeah, I really enjoy working with Justin and Joe and the whole Wildy events crew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are a great bunch of guys. They're a lot of fun. They're passionate,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to do something organized. And I guess I can relate to like a JBRL series or something like that, but up in the Northwest. And I think that's important to have organized racing at a higher level, so your top guys from all your key tracks could all go and kind of duke it out in some big event that usually has a good trophy, good advertisement, good sponsorship, good recognition.
Yep. And the way he calls those races, we could fill up stands. You know?
Yeah, he's my favorite announcer.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Scotty Ernst too.
Oh yeah.
I've hired him for a couple events. I like Ruben Benitez. COVID-19, there's been this horrible thing that's happened to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're all living it, But during this COVID-19 thing, it doesn't seem to have affected the racing turnout from a club race standpoint. The problem we've had though is like we can't hold big events because we exceed the numbers.
Yeah, we can't facilitate it.
Yeah. You got to keep your socials, like we're keeping our distance right now and stuff. Though that's the thing. But I tell you right now, as being a track owner and operator, in times of hardship, RC racing does very well.
Yeah, none of us seen the numbers coming. I mean, how do you adjust for that? That was the hardest part in this, is having to shut down the momentum of what facilities and programs have built and to just shut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we came in here and had a club race, our largest ever outdoor club race here about 2.5 months ago. We had over 100 entries on a Saturday night.
Before?
And we got put in the newspaper, got basically blasted on Facebook. City came out, and all of a sudden we had to really up our restrictions, cancel a bunch of events. We canceled our Gold Cup.
So you got too much attention.
Yeah. And
yeah, the Gold Cup canceled. Yeah.
But let's pray as a community that we all make it through this, that RC racing thrives and stays strong.
Yep.
And we can continue to have fun in a safe way. I mean, I think that's going to be the most important part.
It's going to be different, and I've already seen it in the events that I've been part of. Racers adjust.
Mm-hmm.
We're wearing masks when we got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And I've seen people maintain good attitudes through it.
Yeah. it's been a good thing for people here. They've been able to get out and have fun, get away from being stuck in home. Because I remember what it was like for those first 6 months. It was, you know, locked in your house. Fear was really high.
Couldn't find toilet paper.
Yeah, you're on. You know, the information was just so scary, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just the end. And,
Yeah, this became therapy for a lot of people.
like I said, I think the most important part for the racers and the facility is to keep it fun, to keep
That's
the
right.
camaraderie out.
Yep. Keep it light.
Yep.
Awesome, man. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you out there.